What's up?
It's happy hour, bro.
It be, man. It be. I'm Brent.
I'm Farid.
And we are
the Spirits Brothers. Man, so this is a Spirits Brothers Sports Extra because we are we in happy hour.
We turn them on.
Yeah, we in happy hour mode, man. So we got something in front of us and stuff, and this is not going to be the whole tasting experience. We just have something to suck on the company, the stick that we burn.
So we're drinking. We're smoking a Trinidad Shorty. I picked these up here a while ago. They've been sitting in the humidor for a while. It's a good little stick, man.
I just lit it, and
it's a nice travel.
It's all good so far, bro.
Yeah,
it's all good. And I have we have a bottle of Johnnie Walker Blender's Batch Wine Cask Blend. It's at 40%.
So what possessed your ass to come up with that?
I'm glad you asked that question, bro.
All right.
I'm glad you asked that question. We go to bars and cigar bars, and some of us drink, premium single malts and smoke premium cigars, and we just regular guys from the hood. But there'll be people that join us that are on the come up, is what I call it. And gotta
have a Johnnie Walker, huh?
Well, they gotta have their Johnnie Walker. I didn't buy it for them. The reason why I actually bought it was because I was at a shop, actually out in Plattsmouth, Nebraska, and the owner of the shop has just been very kind to me. They got a really good selection of bourbons, ryes, and single malts. And I was out there on my Harley, and they didn't have anything in the single malt category that I wanted that I didn't already have.
Okay.
And
so you felt duly obligated to buy something. And you bought that.
We're gonna talk. We said this is gonna be a sports extra type of episode. So we have three things.
Man, I think my damn Lakers are killing me,
man.
Man,
I don't even know why you complaining. The Lakers just won a championship.
Well, yeah, and
you got what everybody says is the greatest player of all time on your team, right?
And what's your point? I'm just mad that we're in a little downturn right now. Yeah, we lost a couple. My boy AD's on the bench. He hurting a little bit, and the old man's got to carry the load.
Man, your boy is lucky that he's had somebody to carry the load for him all of the years that he's been playing.
Man, you done lost your mind. See that, your LeBron hating ass. Boy, I knew we were gonna go here. I don't know why you be hating. I forget that's that Chicago damn influence.
No, man.
Because look, now we gonna go nostalgic, and Jordan ass has got to come up because of LeBron. Get a man his props for what he's doing in the era that he's in.
Did anybody hear me say anything
about
Michael Jordan, the greatest player
I know
in
where
the
this is
history of
going.
the NBA?
I know where
Did
this is
anybody
going.
hear me say anything about that?
I know where this is going. But the first thing you start doing is hating on the brother man doing what he doing.
I was trying to give your ass 3 different sports topics to talk about, and you immediately pounced on LeBron and the Lakers and stuff.
I ain't feeling it right now. We in a little bit of a turn here. Well, the Nets come back and put it on their ass. I ain't happy.
Man,
let's put it like that.
Brent, you've been a sports fan for a long time.
I have been.
And you know that the only thing that matters in the NBA
playoff.
Well, yeah, playoffs, and the flip side of that is that what happens before the All-Star game, it don't really matter that much.
No,
it's players are rounding out in the form, and guys are taking alpha roles on teams.
I don't like the fact that he's racking up so many minutes right now. Is what I don't like, and that's a little disturbing to me right now.
Well,
I need the old man to be getting a little bit of rest. Just, I mean that old man in a very loving way, because you the man. But I understand the fact that he's getting up in age a little bit, and he don't need to be putting all these minutes on his body that's already had more minutes on it than anybody's ever played the game. So that's what I'm talking about.
Now, what your boy is doing is he is intentionally doing things that allow people to say stuff like he's doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing, or he's doing stuff that no one else has done. It don't really mean anything. He's been playing all of these minutes before AD got hurt. He played every game. If he wanted to pace himself or play less minutes, he could have been doing that all along. You know, he's doing this because he is building. He's trying to build how he feels his legacy should be.
The hate is starting to come out. You can hear when the hate starts to come out, his voice starts to change. The inflection goes up.
It's only when I get interrupted my voice changes and my inflection goes up.
The volume sneaks up a couple of decibels, and I wasn't even talking. But that's okay. That's a hate that's in his heart. But that's okay. It happens, man.
I have the highest respect for LeBron James. The highest respect for him.
Yeah, let me get out the way before your ass gets struck down.
I put LeBron James on my Mount Rushmore, the greatest players in the history of the NBA. And I'll be frank and say this.
Here come a butt coming.
No, I'm just gonna say he hasn't been on that at that level for me for a long period of time. I mean, 3 years ago, maybe even 2 years ago, I couldn't have said that he's on my Mount Rushmore. But, you know, I mean, you know, longevity has its place.
You loosening up a little bit there.
No, I
should.
I get credit where I've always given him the credit that he had due.
No,
I always have.
No, not always.
I always give LeBron credit.
But I will accept the fact that you're getting better in your old age. But I appreciate that too. You know,
I've always said that LeBron James is one of the greatest players to ever play, and I've been saying that for over a decade. No, man, you know, I'm an NFL guy, but NFL is over, so I switch, you know, to the NBA.
Oh, Chiefs. Oh boy, they couldn't do it, man. And you're a Brady hater too. You just got hate all in stuff that you be talking about.
I wasn't emotionally invested in any of that. I mean, I wasn't emotionally invested in any of that. I'm a Bears fan, and my Bears weren't there, so it's like I just want to see a good game. That's what my head and my heart was, bro.
Okay.
You know, so I wasn't hating on Tom Brady. I wasn't. I wasn't.
Okay.
You know, I have some really good friends on the coast, and they are big time Buccaneer fans, and so I wanted them to be happy. And
there's some connection there with the state and stuff, and I was glad to see some of them brothers get it done.
Yeah.
And you know, but from where we live in the proximity, I was kind of leaning, hoping the Chiefs would do it, but you know, some ties the other way. So I was looking for a good game myself, and you know, unfortunately, we didn't get that.
Yeah.
You know.
So I want to say one more thing that's sports related. It's not NBA or NFL related.
Okay.
I was watching Naomi Osaka win the Australian Open this morning.
Yep.
And during the award ceremony, they had a woman who was moderating that entire event. And she was congratulating the runner-up. It was a woman named Jennifer, a U.S. citizen, Jennifer Brady, I think is her name. And as she is honoring her for how competitive she was and how good of a person she was, she says something like this. She says, and I'm confident that you will be back again next year and will win it. And I'm thinking about, and so Naomi Osaka standing right behind her.
I didn't see that, but I was listening to a podcast this morning and they referenced that.
Did they?
And the weird part about it is that you can keep hope alive, but as long as she's there, she need to hope she get a chance of winning.
It ain't no guarantee. It is not even a guarantee that she's gonna be back in the finals again.
No.
But I just thought it was an unusual thing
to do
for this woman who is moderating the ceremony to tell the woman that was a runner-up that she is going to win next year, while the person that just beat her butt is standing right behind her. And not to mention the fact that Serena Williams is not retired yet.
Yeah. That's the OG there. I mean,
yeah,
you
man.
know, she the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man.
She the GOAT, boy. Yeah, man. So, you know, Venus is the GOAT, man, and she's still putting it down. As long as she's still there, we give her a shot.
Yeah.
You know, Osaka, it looks like what we see, the future is coming.
Yeah.
You know, for the last couple of years.
I know you meant to say Serena instead of Venus.
Serena, excuse me.
Yeah, that's no big deal. But what a lot of people were saying about that is that Serena was facing a player that was exactly like
she used
her
to be in
when
the day.
she was that age
In
and
the
stuff.
day, yeah.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I mean,
And Serena looked like she was ready to go. I mean,
So-
she looked like she lost some. She was toned, you know.
well, Serena, you know, I follow tennis. You know,
A lot more
little
than I
bit.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to the U.S. Open twice,
Yeah.
and actually, it was a great time. But
We flexing now. That's all right.
no,
Get your flex on, man. Get your flex on, bro.
No, man,
It's all right, man.
I like sports, man. I like sports.
Get your flex on.
I like me some sports, but shit, you done made me forget what I was gonna say now, man. Yeah, I've been to the U.S. Open a couple times.
I have not had the privilege.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a wonderful experience. I would actually recommend it to anybody who enjoys sports and competition to at least do it once, because it's a different way to consume sports. I mean, that Billie Jean King Tennis Center is a phenomenal complex. But
Okay.
yeah,
You know, but let's talk about this juice you brought over here, man, because it's not something that would normally be on something that we would be drinking. And if nothing, it's not that it's not nothing wrong. Because here again,
I can drink with the highest of the high and the lowest of the low.
and I'm
bro.
not saying it's low, but I like blends,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a lot of blends.
Mhm.
So it's not the fact that it's a blend. It's just something we haven't been sipping on here recently. So tell me a little bit about this.
Well, my thought when I got this bottle was that after I tasted it, I thought to myself, I know what to do with this. I need to save this bottle for when people who want to drink Scotch but are not Scotch drinkers, when they come over, I have something for them that might allow them to be able to cross over enjoyably into the Scotch world.
Because what's interesting that I think about it is that unlike some of the other Johnnies that I've had that actually have a little bit of peat and smoke influence on them, I don't picking up none of that on this.
There's no peat and smoke on this.
Yeah,
There's none.
it's all sweetness and stuff. You know?
It says blender's note, an experimental blend of grain and select malt whiskeys, including some matured in wine casks, light and vibrant with notes of orchard fruit and red berries. And it is fruity.
I get the berries.
It's fruity. It is light. It's a little sweet. It's very approachable, very drinkable. There's nothing aggressive about this spirit at all.
No.
And so I think there's a place for it, and I think there's particularly a place for people that
On the getting into it.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, people. We appreciate it. Hey, hit the subscribe button, like us. You know,
tell your boy and your girl,
you know, drop a comment in the bottom or something and let us know what you think.
and y'all have a blessed day. We out.
We out.